are you, sir?
Great.
Good to see you. So, Stefan, at Leica, you're in charge of the professional product range of products. What do you have up your sleeve for us this year?
Thanks for the introduction. Before we start with the first product, I would like to remind everyone about the 10 years anniversary that's being celebrated at this year's Photokina. But see yourself. Back in 2008, we announced something revolutionary in the world of photography, the fastest and most versatile medium format DSLR, the Leica S2. This was followed by a series of evolutions within the system and peaked in 2015 with what was probably the best medium format camera you could buy at that time, the Leica S Type 007. And now, 10 years later, we are about to introduce the Leica S3.
Oh, wow. Nice. That's gorgeous. You know, not being a medium format shooter myself, I wonder what you could have changed in the S system. I mean, I've heard from a lot of friends who I know who do shoot it that, you know, there's just been almost absolutely 100%, you know, positive things said about its output and its quality. What could you have changed?
Correct, that's actually the same question we asked ourselves when we were developing the S3. What are the features that S users are happy with, and what actually needs to be changed? As in the past, we decided on an evolution of the camera rather than changing things unnecessarily in an already perfectly working concept. So we kept a 3:2 aspect ratio of the Leica Pro format, the proven intuitive design, the handling concept and dust, spray water resistant body seals, and above all, we kept the optical viewfinder.
Nice.
This is very much appreciated by the majority of S photographers, even, or should I say especially, when EVFs seem to be the new way to go. However, something that changed was the sensor resolution. Firstly, with 64 megapixels, we intentionally chose a size to keep up with today's photographic needs, and secondly, simultaneously offer a still manageable file size. This is even more important if you consider the 3 frames per second the Leica S3 is able to deliver.
Okay, well, that all sounds pretty logical. You know, I myself, being an M shooter, I prefer the optical viewfinders anyway. What else did you change?
One feature that was always well received was the video capability of the S system. Now, for very first time, videographers will be able to use the full sensor size not only in full HD, but also in full 4K cinema resolution, bringing the medium format look not only to stills, but as well to videos.
So, wow, 4K cinema resolution on a 64 megapixel medium format sensor? That sounds very impressive, Stefan. I'm wondering, frankly, if the S lenses have the resolving powers to match.
Yeah, very good point. But rest assured that, like all other lenses, the Leica S lenses are also designed to offer sufficient performance reserves to meet the demands of future generations of imaging technology. The performance they deliver is still by no means exhausted by the 64 megapixel sensor resolution of the Leica S3 sensor. They retain their value as a long-term investment and will be able to fully exploit the potentials of future camera generations.
Just one more question. Okay, actually 2 more questions. Is the new S supported by the Photos app? And secondarily, when are we going to see this new Leica S3 in stores?
Yes, as already the other Stefan mentioned,
yeah.
The S supports, this S3 supports to full extent the Photo app.
Yeah.
And to answer your second question, the scheduled launch of the camera is spring 2019, but we will be able to show prototypes, working prototypes at our booth.
Excellent. I look forward to taking a look. Well, look, while we're talking about the future, the Leica SL system was expanded quite recently, primarily with substantial firmware updates, but also with a lineup of great new lenses. Could you give us any insights into the near or even distant future of the SL system?
My pleasure.
Great.
As you know, with the 75 and 90 mm, we launched a new series of apo-Summicron lenses for the SL system. They feature the usual compact build, outstanding optical design, and our dual synchro drive, a lighting-fast autofocus system that moves two lenses simultaneously to achieve optimum focus. We already announced two new lenses in this range. The classic reportage focal length apo-Summicron SL35 f2 and the standard focal length apo-Summicron SL50 mm f2.